Welcome back to the Squeaky Wheel Farm. I'm Christine, and it's early April. Now it's too early to plant most things. Our last frost date here in northwest Indiana is May 10th, but there's still a lot that we can do to get our garden ready. The garden does need a bit of spring cleaning, and it's time to plant some cold hardy crops. I'd like to plant some peas today. Tilly, as usual, is going to supervise while I get some work done. I'll be amending the soil by top dressing some compost where I'll be planting. And the weed barrier needs to be swept off. If it's not kept clean, weed seed will germinate in the dirt that collects on top. I'll get the row planted and marked. I'll also be entering the information into my book. That way I know next year which varieties worked best. Now peas are a fast crop, usually just 50 to 70 days. I plant peas approximately 4 to 6 weeks before my last frost date. And I plant my peas in a sunny area. They like at least 6 hours of sunlight. They also like well-drained soil, but not dry, which is why mulching is so important. There are 3 types of peas. Snow peas, you eat the whole pod when they're young, before the peas fully develop. They are thin, flat, and tasty. Snow peas are delicious in salads and stir fries. And then there's the sugar snap peas. They're a cross between the snow pea and a shelling pea. They swell and fill out as the pods mature. They can also be eaten as a pod when they're young and tender, or wait just a little bit, open them up and eat just the pea for a sweet, delicious treat. And then there's the shelling pea. You let those finish and eat just the pea. Just plant each seed about 1 inch deep, probably to your first knuckle, in moist soil and provide them with something to climb up on. Now I've got these trellises behind me. I planted tomatoes on them last year, and this year they're going to support my peas and maybe beans after. Now you may need to give them a hand starting onto the trellis, but once they get started they climb right up. Now when the plants start to produce, you'll want to harvest frequently. They'll produce more abundantly if you continue to pick them. Peas are a cool weather crop, so in my area they only last a few weeks. And I'll also have an opportunity to plant more peas in the fall for a second crop. With heirloom varieties, you can leave a few of the larger pods to dry on the plant at the end of the season. These can be saved to plant for your next crop. I hope this video encourages you to get out into your garden and get things started. That's all I have for you today. Oh, and just one more thing. I hope to see you again soon.